You're watching a segment of The Splash, Greater West Bloomfield's news magazine show.
Always a mainstay of life in the Greater West Bloomfield area are the community events that bring its citizens together. And of course, over the past 15 or so months, these events have had to pivot in order to survive. To bring us insight into this topic, I spoke with perhaps the queen of West Bloomfield's community events, Deb Macon, who just wrapped up chairing the 49th Annual Michigan Week Awards.
Well, the first thing we did is determine that nothing was going to stand in our way of delivering the best we could to recognize volunteers in Greater West Bloomfield. So it then became, what are our options? How can we still do this? And of course, our partnerships came to mind. We've always connected with our partners at Civic Center TV. And when we put our heads together, magic happened.
In addition to her role with the Michigan Week Awards, Deb is also a very active member of the Greater West Bloomfield Cable Commission and works as a consultant and trainer. And she has realized through these duties that at least partial virtual workflow is not going to go away.
On occasion, we'll have a member who, for some reason, cannot be in town. And we do have a colleague who's going to be out of town on an extended absence. And he's going to be able to participate because it's our practice to identify here is where we're signing in from. So the opportunity to connect in focused ways is helpful. Something that the Cable Commission did, we created a work group where we commit to a real intense 1 hour. And frequent connections for a specific amount of time have really served us well. So I'm thinking that that's something that we'll want to carry forward.
Deb stresses that one thing that has become vitally essential in this virtual learning world we've been using recently is active engagement on everyone's part.
What has changed is the definition of engagement. This is no longer a world of sit and get. People must be actively engaged, and there are ways to do that. And the rule of thumb is to have a way to actively engage the audience every 5 to 10 minutes in some way that's going to make us think a little differently, ask a probing question. So those are all real techniques that, once learned and practiced, give you an opportunity to bring more people into the conversation and the learning.
And Deb has learned one last vital lesson doing things virtually that needs to stay with us all moving forward.
Take the risk of learning more. Take the risk of asking more questions of more people. Our brain is constantly changing, and we have resources right here within our community that can help us make those transitions so that we stay fully functioning and fully engaged. It's a grand community. Let's contribute to it and take full advantage of it as well.
Reporting for The Splash, I'm Lawrence Nilan.
Thanks for watching this segment of The Splash. To watch the entire show or other segments, catch us on Comcast Channel 15 and AT&T Channel 99. Or look us up online at thesplash.tv and listen to us every week on 89.3 WBLD, the all-new Lakes FM.